Celsius, altimeter 2993. Remarks, density altitude 1,300.
Oh, okay, sorry. Whatever, we're good.
Hampton Roads Airport.
Go. And we'll go ahead and go over to 28.
Alright, same one that we was at earlier.
Yep.
I just want to say thank you for joining me today on this flight. These videos are intended to show you my training experience, me learning how to fly an airplane. I hope that you get something from this. And if you will, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hopefully you'll get something out of this as well. This experience has been something for me. And if you have a dream and you want to fly, go ahead and put your all into doing it. You can make it happen as well. Enjoy the video. Leave comments below if you have any. Ask questions. I'll be sure to get back with you.
Look back to the leg. And we're gonna go to the carb heat.
Did I tell you the most you want magnetos to drop? You know, most you want magnetos to drop.
I know it shouldn't drop a lot.
150 or more.
150
it's bad. I'll tell you once we. Yeah,
alright. Then we're gonna bring this all the way out to idle. Alright, it didn't shut off on us. Go back up to 1,000.
But they very rarely just like drop to like 200. They're either good or they fail. Like
right.
They go down.
So our amps are here. So we got some battery. Fuel pressure, good. Oil pressure, good. Fuels and all that good. Idle check close, friction lock. No flaps. Best power, fuel. Compass on. Check the compass and a heading indicator. Our squawked at 1200. Doors and windows.
Go ahead and roll up to the hold short line just to give them some space. We'll finish the list up there.
All right.
Yeah, if the magnetos fail and you hear like clicking, it'll fail like crazy and you'll hear clicking. You're probably gonna have to call Peter, cancel the flight. That means there's lead in there. Okay. If it just drops, bring power to about 12 or about 1400. Let it ride on, wean out mixture like crazy, and just let it ride on the one that it failed. Let it kind of burn off that carbon, and then retry, and it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if it just drops like that, you can burn it off. But if it's like clicking and it's really bad, that means there's actual lead in there and you can't fly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, put that aileron into the wind. Nice. The other way. Yeah, you hold it like this. And then as soon as you hit that 60 and you're about to rotate, you'll bring it level. So once we hit that 60, we'll go straight.
Oh, so that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, what is this, a slip or a crab?
Yeah, you're kind of having to fly into the wind a little bit more.
Right. What made you decide to get into aviation?
This kind of happened on a whim. It was, I was in the Army, COVID had hit, it was 2020, my whole brigade went to Korea, but I just stayed back because I needed knee surgery. And so I was just kind of looking for something to do. I was actually looking to go skydiving because my surgery got pushed back, so my knee kind of healed enough for me to walk around at least.
Okay.
And happened to see there was a flight school by me, so I was like, oh, what if I got my private license and I just always have it? I can just go fly whenever I want. And my parents told me not to waste the money, and I was like, yeah, you're right. And then I just kept thinking about it. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. So, like, I kind of did like you, like, my discovery wasn't a discovery. Like, I already had my medical. I was like, all right, I'm doing this. I'd been saving up for medical school, so I had a bunch of money saved up. And I realized I didn't want to do that, so I did that. Got my private, just kind of had fun with that for a little bit. I was at ODU, just kind of did that. And then after my first semester, I had to get a different apartment, and I had to sign a year lease. And I was just like, pretty soon after that, I was like, college wasn't for me. I'm finishing up online now, but in-person college, I was like, not my thing. I just want to go fly. So I was like, once my lease is up, I'm going to do a full-time program. So did another year of school, and then I went back out to Kansas where I started. They had a full-time program with housing and all that. And, yeah, did that.
It's understandable.
Wait, what?
The college, it's understandable.
Yeah, I'm still finishing because I got the GI Bill, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't still be in college. It's just, it wasn't for me. I did, my whole family did, like, my dad's big thing was his time in his fraternity. My mom was in a sorority, my sister was, they all loved it, so did that, joined a fraternity. It was fine. It gave me something to do, I guess, but I'm not a fraternity guy.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
I pledged, I was online.
Oh, really?
Didn't finish.
Yeah.
But it's mainly because I didn't have full-time credits.
Yeah.
The teacher gave me an incomplete pass.
Oh, really?
So I had to drop.
Yeah.
But I was like, all good, and I just couldn't see a reason to go back to it.
Yeah, I was all excited. Like I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. Leaving for the last year and a half. It's all I looked forward to. And then first day of class, I hated college. I instantly was just like, this isn't for me. And I was like, oh well, I'll do a fraternity and that'll be better. And then I did that, and I didn't. It was
wow.
you know, it was fun. It's what I wanted at the time, so I did it. But when I look back, I wish I had that year, and I wish I just went online and I just went straight into a flight program. I wish I could have cut a year and a half off my time.
Right.
But, you know, all worked out. Like I said, at the time, it's all I wanted, so. We'll be fine. We'll go ahead. The one we'll do from this morning, we'll go ahead and do a power off stall.
Power off stall.
Yep.
All right. It's bumpy up here as well.
Yeah, it's gusty out.
Bumpy everywhere today. I've noticed that we're a little off.
We can see. Yeah, I saw it before takeoff. It was a little off. We'll recenter it and hope it stays now that we're fully moving.
Alright.
Because, yeah, we got vacuum going through it.
Alright, you said we're going to do a power on stall?
Off.
Power off
yeah,
stall.
like coming into land.
So go into a slow flight. Alright, cool. I don't need to do a clearing turn for this, right?
You're supposed to, but we're good.
Oh, we're supposed to do a clearing turn?
Technically, between, like, every single maneuver, you're supposed to, no one's going to waste time doing that. Technically, yeah, we should, but we're good. No one's out here. I can look around. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So the power on stall, if I remember correctly.
Power off.
Power off. power off stall. Okay. So this is where we go down to 1700 RPMs.
Yep. Drop the same setup as slow flight.
Same setup as slow flight. We'll pull her back to 1700 RPMs. Pulling back to 1700.
And yeah, hold that altitude. We'll slow it down. Yeah, bring out those flaps. Nice.
Flaps.
Nice, and then yeah, just hold that altitude. This looks good.
60.
What are you gonna do when you hit 60?
You're gonna pull power in.
We're gonna keep it out. We're gonna establish that descent.
Establish that descent.
Lose 50 feet, and then pull power idle.
Power idle.
And then bring that nose up. Keep bringing it. Keep bringing it.
Nose up.
Keep bringing it till we enter that stall.
Up.
Bringing it, keep bringing it. There's that stall warning.
Stall.
kind of a weird stall, but we'll count it. Push that power in hard. Treat this like we're like 500 feet above the ground.
Gotcha.
And we're coming into land, and yeah.
Okay.
And then lower that first batch of flaps. Yeah, all the way.
All right. Now the next batch of flaps. Okay.
And then, yeah, go ahead and climb back up to 25 and turn to the north, and we'll do one more of those. Yeah, that one, we're kind of simulating we're coming into land, and you stall, so we only have so much space.
And that wind is something else today.
I know. Well, I know that my second flight, because when we left this morning, it was nothing. Then coming back in, it was like 500,000 feet. Second flight, when I took off, it was like 1,500 feet. Yeah, it's just kind of gusty today. Whew. And then whenever you're set, we'll do that one more time.
Okay. Yeah, we're past 2,500. Okay.
You're good. We can just say 26.
All right. Okay, so now we're doing power on stall again. So we'll come down to 1,700 RPMs. Almost feels like it's going towards idle.
Yeah, it's been running a little higher today, so even that it's... And then, yeah, just hold that there. Hold that 27 while you slow down. Nice. And then establish like a 50-foot descent. Nice and easy. Pull that power idle.
Idle.
And then just continually be bringing that back. That yoke back, keep bringing it. We got that stall light. Push that power full.
That felt more like a stall.
Yeah, that was an actual,
like a stall.
And then first batch of flaps. Nice, that one looked good. Yeah, so every once in a while they get caught on like a gust or something and it just won't really, it's weird. Nice, that recovery looked really good.
Awesome.
I'll take controls real quick. Will you hand me the paper checklist next to your leg? It should be in the little cover. So cool. Next we're going to do simulated engine out.
Okay.
So with that, we'll be at 25. And so it's going to be ABC. Airspeed, best place to land, checklist. It's kind of the acronym. So we'll be flying, we'll be good. And then I'll cut our engine. So we're going to want to be 80 miles per hour. I use a little bit of trim to help hold you there. We're going to want to find our best place to land, so we're going to try to find a good field. Don't be afraid, don't just, if you don't have anything right off the nose, we can circle. I'm going to pick that long gray field right there.
I see it.
I'm going to hold that at 89, and now I'm going to do my checklist. And it's good to kind of memorize this, but we're going to simulate carped on. We got our landing site, mixture. I'm going to richen it. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to do one or two things. I'm going to check my speed, and then I'm going to still make sure my point's off my wing. I'm going to make sure we're always around that. Fuel selector, simulate switching that. Fuel pump.
It's on right now.
We'll actually keep that on.
Okay.
We're going to simulate retesting the magnetos, and we're going to make sure the master's on. So after that, it's going to be like, well, the engine didn't restart. It's still dead. So we'll go to the if no restart. So I'm going to maintain this 80. I'm going to squawk 7700, 121.5. Mayday, November 4293 Juliet, emergency landing 10 miles northwest of Hampton Roads Executive. Mixture, I'm going to simulate idling it. I'm going to simulate switching fuel to off. I'm going to simulate switching the mags off and switching master off. And then it's going to be flaps as needed. And door, in a real scenario, we take off seatbelts and we'd unlatch the door because we don't want it to get jammed. And about here, once you're done, and this checklist is, like it even says, only if you have time. Like if you're going down, you just get in that field.
Gotcha.
So now, I'm going to say, I'm going to come down, I'm going to kind of treat this like a downwind, and I'm going to enter in and kind of land right in this gray field. That field dead ahead is actually better, but it kind of looks better on check rides if you stick with the original field.
Right.
If you need to switch, you can, but it just it's a little bit better. I kind of wish I would have picked that one because we could have just gone straight into it, but this one will work. And you can just kind of maneuver it as needed. We'll add flaps as I need. Start cutting my base in. And if you need to add flaps, you can. And we're going to go around at 500 feet because that's the lowest that you can be. And there's 500. For your check ride, I try to set it up a little bit better. We easily would have made that, but try to set it up where like that field where you'd be like on final already by the time you have to recover. But pretty much as long as it's like, yep, we would have made that field, then you're good. Okay. Cool. I'll let you take control. We'll climb back up to 25 and let you do one. We can even do 3,000. Just give you a little bit extra time for your first time to get the checklist. Always, Peter teaches a way. Peter doesn't like you using the checklist. I don't know why you wouldn't in an emergency. Just make sure you're hitting everything. So I teach ABC.
It's very. I took a picture of the one that y'all had inside.
Yeah.
But I didn't get this side of it.
Yeah.
Is there that side of it on there?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send you an email with it. And yeah, it's good to memorize it best you can so you can just be like, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
I always teach people, real world scenario, if your engine goes out, mixture full, make sure master's on. If you look at how much fuel you got, switch tanks if you need to, try to restart the master.
But our pump should be off though now.
Yeah, we can flick it off now. That's the one thing you'll actually do just because we're low, just in case the engine pump fails and we're that low, we'll have the electric going. And just kind of keep doing a circle just so we stay in. There's a good couple options around here. Yeah, like I said, you can change fields if you need. If it's like I did, it's just like, oh, actually that field's a lot better. I can just fly right into it. That's fine, but if it's like you're going to a field and you're like, oh, wow, we're not going to make this now, I have to pick something else, that doesn't look as good.
Okay. I mainly go for fields and not roads, right?
So, roads is a lot more paperwork in a real emergency. At night, aim for a road because you can't see the field. Day, pick a field. If you absolutely have to pick a road, go for it. If you could find like a dirt road, that's awesome. But yeah, big roads and highways, I'd avoid them if you can.
Okay.
Especially around here where, there's little fields everywhere. Yeah, landing on a highway brings a lot more attention and investigation than just landing in a field.
All right, we are at 3,000.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and lost our power. I'll give you that if you need. So it'll be ABC, so 80 miles per hour, best place to land.
Miles an hour. This field right here is a nice field.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
It's that brown.
Yep. Looks good to me. And then now start hitting your checklist.
So now I'm hitting my checklist. So, aircraft best glide 69.
It'll be 79 miles per hour, so 80.
79 miles per hour, 80. Okay. Fuel selector off. Right here.
That'll be, you simulate switching tanks, but we're good. Make sure to watch that airspeed.
497 Lima Papa's 2 miles to the north.
Fuel pump, actually switch it on.
Overfly midfield at 2,000, left downwind for 28 Hamper.
Note winds and directions. Pick a landing site. We got our landing site right there. Mixture full rich. So we do our mixture fuel rich. Fuel pump is on. Fuel primer lock, magnetos, check all.
Simulate that.
Check the magnetos. Master on.
And no restart.
No restart. All right. Maintain best climb, squawk 7700. Clear an emergency on the comms. Now here's my field right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna just circle it.
Yep, yeah.
Okay. Mixture full lean, select fuel selector off, belts and harnesses, flaps as needed.
I wouldn't pull them yet. Just if you need flaps, don't be afraid to use them.
Gotcha. Flaps as needed. Master and mags off. Unlatch doors. Electric fire.
Yep, and that'll be different. Let's see. Yeah, now just focus on getting your landing.
All right.
Are you one of these? Or are you the one right by the road?
The one right here.
Okay.
Second field.
Yep. Nice, got 1,000 feet.
Traffic, suddenly Papa's over top midfield at 2,000, plan on
Watch your airspeed, getting a little fast.
Full stop hand drives.
All right, we're losing altitude. Or didn't really map, should I?
Nice, looking good.
When I want to start going.
Yeah, if you need to add flaps, go ahead. And there's 500. Go around. Nice, man. Like I said, I would have just maybe turned so you're a little bit more on final for it, but
okay.
You easily would have made that field in a real scenario.
Gotcha.
It's nice. That looked good.
Awesome, awesome.
We'll go and climb up to 15. I'll try to find the best place to do turns around a point and S-turn.
We got the road is right here underneath us.
Okay. Is this road pretty straight?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We can just use
right
this.
Here.
Cool.
It's great.
We'll stay at 1,000 then. We'll do turns around a point first.
Okay.
So we're gonna want to enter in on the downwind. Wind's coming from about 240. So we're gonna want to turn pretty much. We can just go east.
Downwind for 28, full stop hand drives.
And you see that tower right there?
Yes.
Cool. I'll take controls.
Your controls?
Okay, controls. I'll just kind of show you, then I'll let you take control midway. And yeah, we'll want to be 600 to 1,000 feet above. It's pretty much just always 1,000 just for safety. So I'll try to drop us real quick.
So we're going to do a turn around.
Yep, that tower there.
Yep.
Ham drives traffic.
So yeah, we'll enter in on the downwind.
Base for 28, full stop ham drives.
We'll kind of want it to go right underneath that last row of screws like it did. And once it goes underneath you, you'll start that turn. And yeah, you just keep it right off the tip of the wing like that.
Gotcha.
And like I said, so right now it's going to be pushing us away, so we're going to need that extra bank. And then so, if you see, if I bank too much, see how it's getting in front of the wing?
I see it.
So if it starts getting in front, I'm just going to reduce my bank, even maybe go straight a minute if I have to.
Okay.
And then if I fly like this, and it starts getting behind me, I'm just going to increase my bank to get it right back on the middle there. And then yeah, we'll just kind of keep that radius around it coming. Getting blown away a little. Yeah, a little bumpy. A little in front of me, so I'll just kind of level out. Just a little bit of nose down trim. Ketchup. And now we're kind of getting to that point where it's pushing us towards it. So, you know, I only have like 10 degrees of bank in right now. You really don't need too much. And yeah, if it's, you know, mainly just looking at your object, look inside every once in a while, you know, just check altitude, check airspeed and all that. But pretty much I'm just looking right outside at it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start kind of catching this tailwind back.
Yeah, that's definitely, you can feel that difference.
Yeah.
Traffic, 7 Papa is clear, 1052.
Feels like you're being pushed.
Yeah. I'll let you take control. And yeah, if you want to do another lap.
All right, at this point in the video, I'm just doing a turn around a fixed object, 360 turn. It's a radio tower, and that's part of what you're going to have to do for your check ride. You may also have to do a S-turn as a part of your check ride, but that's what we're practicing right now.
And yeah, right about here, it's going to start drifting in front of you a little bit. Yeah, we're kind of cutting into that headwind, so we're just going to get that slow down. Yeah, on kind of windy, gusty days like today, you may barely need anything.
Now it's kind of getting a little easier, less turning on this one, like 10 degrees or less.
We're getting a little in front of you.
It is.
Nice, good corrections.
A little bit behind me. Feel that wind.
Oh yeah.
Pushing me up. Like a headwind right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel it trying to lift me up.
Traffic bearing 8024. And there's that east.
Hampton Road. Yep.
And we'll go. So yeah, if you can see there, looks pretty good. Mine gears kind of interlap. Yeah, you got a perfect circle around there. Looks good.
Awesome.
Sweet. We can kind of head back towards that road, and we'll do S turns.
All right.
And we'll cross the road, then come back around to enter in on the downwind. And yeah, same thing. We'll want to be 600 to 1,000 feet. It'll pretty much always be 1,000, like I said, just for being safe.
At this point, we're going into S-turns. And for those who don't know what an S-turn is, you pretty much pick a straight line down on the ground, a road, train tracks, something like that. And you literally do pretty much a turn around that line. One going to it, one going away from it and back around. It kind of looks like a snake has snaked around the road itself. It's what it looks like. And at this point, he's maneuvering me into position to get to that S-turn. And then eventually I'll take over, do the S-turn myself.
And I'll let you take control.
All right, my controls.
And yeah, there's the road up there, so yeah, be on that east setting kind of parallel with the road.
Just now crossing over the road.
And yeah, as we cross it on the downwind, kind of give it a second.
All right.
And now hit that 30.
I'll hit that 30.
A little faster, just so we don't get too blown away. And then yeah, just kind of hold it. Nice, looking good. You're getting a little close to that west, so bring it back to that 20. Kind of let it slowly come. Keep it coming, keep that turn coming, but just reduce it a little bit. They just gone out a little too much.
Yeah. Now I'm almost over the road.
Hey, you're good. Just kind of hold it here.
Yep. Now
yeah, we just went out a little bit too far, and then as soon as we cross it, hit that 10 degrees.
Too much.
And now 20.
20.
Nice. And at that 90, you'll hit that 30. So right about here, hit that 30.
Yep.
Yeah, if you gotta add that little touch of 40, you're good too. Keep it bringing, keep it coming.
Didn't quite make it.
Oh no, you're good. That's kind of how you want it, like as soon as you hit, and then you just go immediately into the next. Yeah, you want it to look like that.
Okay. I thought I was a little bit too soon.
No, you want it to be like as soon as you cross that road, that wing comes down on it, and then you just go immediately into the next. So that looked good.
Okay.
Go and climb back up to 2,500. With those, next time we'll find a longer power line. And go ahead and turn us to 210. You want to hit anything else, refresh anything, or?
Let's do the power on again.
Power on again? Cool.
Yeah. The power on is, you go full throttle, or?
So that'll be, you'll still bring it to 1700, but no flaps. You'll just slow down by holding your altitude, and then once you hit 60, then you do power full.
Gotcha, okay, that's right. Down to 1700.
Nice, nice. Nice, and yeah, just hold that 21. I had to bring some more back pressure, keep bringing that back pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just kind of set. So yeah, keep bringing that back. I don't know why it's stalling already. I think just wind. And now hit that power. And we'll keep bringing that nose up. And there's that stall. We're kind of getting that buffet. Yeah, that was kind of a weird one. I think we're just getting hit by like gust of wind.
Yeah.
It's just not, yeah.
It's not a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I was like, what's it telling us that we're stalling at like 80? But I was like, oh yeah, the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see controls real quick. One more thing. This is just a quick thing. You won't even have to do it after. This is called emergency descent. If we're flying and smoke or fire, something happens on the engine, only thing that we have to extinguish that fire is wind. So we'll bring power idle. We'll do about 40 degrees of bank. And we'll want to be at about 100, pretty much on the white end of the white arc. So about 110 miles per hour. And we'll just go down. And then after about 500 feet, we'll do the same thing. But we'll just bring it to the right.
Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, that one's pretty simple. And you just rapidly descend and get the wind to get whatever fire or anything is out. I'll level it out. We'll kind of turn right to avoid those towers, and I'll let you have controls, and we'll climb back up to, we can just do 1500, we can just stay right here. And start heading back.
Alright, I got controls.
Controls.
821 Zulu. Wind 220 at 11. Peak gust 19er. Visibility 9er. Sky conditions clear.
No one's there. Let's land on runway 20.
2.11.
That's small.
Yeah. You haven't landed on that one yet, have you? Cool.
Remarks. Density altitude 1,300. Hampton Road 0.
See the two towers right there.
Yep, so yeah, we'll kind of go around them, enter in, and then we'll do a right downwind for a 20. So, watch that, reduce speed. We're getting a little fast.
Yeah, we're almost up into the yellow arc.
Yeah, we're not dropping out 23. Getting a little out.
Here's the tower.
Yeah, we're going to actually pretty much it's went over there. Yeah, so like kind of yep. Yeah, we'll go down now. If you were at 1,000 feet, we were doing something and the engine died, what would your move be?
At 1,000 feet, I'm going to look for the nearest field.
Yep, just don't even worry about the check. Let's just get the plane down.
That happened here. This field looks pretty good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for the check ride, that's when you got to do that. Oh, hold the 79 miles per. If your engine actually goes out, you just get down. If there's like, okay, I'll make that field right now, just get down. You got a big field that you can glide a little bit. If you just get a little fast, just do that.
Looks like we're
zero. Okay.
That's doing it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay.
We can just hit it on the
heavily right neutral.
And I'll let you take controls. You kind of lose it beneath the trees, but you kind of just graze the end of the tree line there with the wing.
Doesn't have all the runway markings like the other one does.
No, it has like nothing.
Yeah, that's why it's a little difficult to see.
Yeah.
It's a runway.
And the threshold's right there, so go ahead and pull that power back. And add that first batch of flaps. And we'll keep going. This for another minute, lose a little, we'll be at that 90. Oh yeah, we got a nice little tailwind, it's blowing us right at that tower.
It is.
We'll turn a little bit early.
Hampton Roads, 93 Juliet, right base runway 20, Hampton Roads.
Now.
Gonna hold that 80 at that second batch of flaps, and we'll just do 2 just because it's kind of dusty.
Hampton Roads, 93 Juliet, right base to final, runway 20, full stop, Hampton Roads.
Yeah, add some power. Yeah, we'll have to get over the tall trees, and pretty much as soon as we cut over them, you kind of just kill the power. Add a little bit as we're right above the runway. And go ahead and start cutting that power. Hold that 80. My controls. We're just getting a little bit of enough drag. So this is called a slip. If you're high, you can do aileron into the wind, opposite rudder. And it's just going to drop you down pretty much. Add a little bit of power. It's marinated. Cool, and I'll let you take the controls. But yeah, if you're kind of high like that, and the wind's kind of picking you up a little bit, just, yeah, aileron, wind, other rudder, and it just drops.
You're way out over here?
Yeah, it's right up here.
Okay, I was about to turn around.
I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my videos. I have other videos on the channel that you can watch. I'm going to try to document my entire 40 hours that I have working towards this pilot's license. If it takes longer than 40 hours, I'm going to try to document that as well. But stay tuned for more. If you're a pilot, you have experience, and you can add something to it, please leave a comment. Let me know. I'm always willing to learn from other people. If you're not a pilot, you want to be a pilot, and you have questions, ask those questions in the comments. Please like, please subscribe. Y'all have a good one. See you next time in the air.
Idioms first.